So there we go, we are back in the truck, man, ready to get everything situated, get back on the road. But first we gotta put all that grocery, all my new belongings, gotta put it all away. It's like coming home, man, from doing grocery. It's the same exact thing. It's like your home on wheels, you know? Seems like we had a little spill. Gotta get the spray there. The can of sodas is rubbing off. That can't be good. Alright, yeah, that's good. Use that. I need a clean truck. I don't know how some drivers can sit here and they just be living in filth, man. And their trucks just, I can't live like that, man. You know, and this company too, they will fine you. I think like $100 if your truck is dirty, because they'll actually go get it cleaned. You know, but just trying to keep it clean as possible, man. They say cleanliness is close to godliness, you know. Let's get all this. Sorry if I'm not holding the camera correctly. I can't see what I'm doing. I'm just cleaning. Let me focus on this. So we got majority of stuff in there. A lot of it is up there too. I like to make chicken quesadillas when I'm on the road. I got all the ingredients: the sour cream, the cheese, the chicken, some chicken in the freezer, shredded lettuce. This is Crystal Light, you know, 10 calories each. So I just have like a whole bunch of cases of water under my bed. Got some Mountain Dew, but try to stay away from these. This got caffeine in it. Caffeine keeps me up. But yeah, I try to stay away from the truck stop food, because it's like buying food at the airport. It's overly priced. You're gonna end up paying triple. And if you're on a road to make money, you better not be finding ways to be spending money, right? And that's where they get you. You get hungry, you go in there, you buy things here and there. So yep, this is most of my stuff. But yep, stay healthy on the road. Tomorrow's gonna be a long day, I can feel it. Dispatcher told me already he's having trouble finding a load in Jersey and PA. So that usually means he's gonna have to send me farther out. And it is what it is. I like to drive a little bit farther on my first load. Like when I come back from my 34-hour reset or whatever it is, I'm feeling rejuvenated and good. I'd rather do that than later on in the week. I'm kind of like tired, not getting a lot of sleep. And you know, they want to send me far out. But it is what it is, man. Anyway, I'm about to go to sleep. You have a blessed night. All right, so we just been dispatched. Our pickup is about 2.5 hours away. In Maryland. You know, and then from there we're going to Elkhart, Indiana. With the pickup and everything, it's gonna be about 700 and something miles. Not too bad. Delivery is probably sometime tomorrow morning. I did not check. But the best part is, this was always very hard to get on. The best part is, it's only like 7:30 in the morning. So we gonna get there before 10. Hopefully on a road by noon. I always try to drive before 1 o'clock to my destination, but always early the better. But smiles over here. Last week when I came, I ain't get dispatched till like 10. I ain't start driving until like 3, you know, but it is what it is. Just happy to be working. Thanking, you know, God for giving me the senses to work. My eyes, my ears, my thoughts, to be able to process what I'm doing, to be able to just provide for my family, a future for my children. So that's always a blessing. You always got to reflect on these things, because in any given moment, it could all be gone. You know, one little accident can cause you to never walk again, never think the same again. Be grateful. Don't think it can't happen to you, you know? Anyway, let's start this truck up and get on the road. God bless y'all. If somebody was asking me, you know, how is it like to be an over-the-road truck driver? And that experience really depends on your situation. Like my situation, I have 2 sons and a wife at home. And it's very hard to leave them for about 2 to 3 weeks at a time. But the reward is the financial stability and planning a future for them. You know, it's hard not to be there for every single event. It's hard not to be by your wife's side all the time. It's hard not to be there for your children. But what I say is that, you know, 3 to 5 years from now, this is not going to go in vain. All the time, me and my wife are praying to God, like, God, please teach us great management, money management skills. And at the same time, help us make the right investments. Because I also think of everything like this too shall pass. Yeah, there are times in the truck where it gets very, very lonely. But you have to think about why you're doing it. And use that, I don't want to be in a truck no more, as motivation to continue in the right footsteps to do the things you want to do. You know, in that context, you know, they always say, do the things that you hate today, so you can do the things that you love tomorrow. And that really, really just sticks to me. Nobody wants to always be on the road away from everything and just known as, hey, your husband's not here, he's not around. But it's rewarding because in 5 years, they will see the fruits of your labor. But just keep on trucking. Keep on doing what you got to do. And don't let it go in vain. Don't spend all your money thinking it's always going to be there. Make the right investments. Let's go in here. Let's check in. Let's see what she has to say. I'm picking up.
Yeah, what's your pickup number?
2007. So currently it's about 3 in the morning. I don't know about you guys, but I love driving at night. You know, at first it took some getting used to. I was a driver that once the sun goes down, I go down. I don't care if I just did my pickup and it's 3 hours till the sun goes down. But then I soon learned to realize, hey, the weigh stations are closed. There's not a lot of cars on the road. You cover more miles. And at the same time, it just feels like you got the road to yourself, you know. But when we go to our delivery, we're going to have a little issue. One of the guards kind of gave me problems, but we're going to check it out. We're going to see what happens in the next clip. I seen this guy yesterday. How you doing, sir? They're unloading right now? Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, that definitely was him. We got loaded at the same spot. Seems like he a harder worker than me, man. Let's swing this baby around. GoPro, do not die. It's at 2%. We're plugged in. Why are you acting like you're about to die? Let's swing this around. I don't know why he's holding me down. Let's see.
You brother, no, nobody. Everybody comes in reverse. This got a problem with the concrete. This is the rule. Is everybody in reverse. Everybody.
I didn't know that. I'm unloading right here.
Excuse me?
I didn't know that. I'm unloading right here.
I know, because you want to go reverse, please. You got a problem. You got a problem with me. Go in reverse.
I can't go reverse right now. I gotta make a U-turn.
He's got a damage already. He got to cost almost $60,000 for a test door. He got a meeting yesterday. So driver responsibility, the one that hit the driver, start to go back, please.
So I'm gonna briefly explain in about 2 minutes what transpired, right? I'm also, after this clip, gonna play the clip of me talking to the receptionist lady who worked inside of there. Also, an owner operator who did the exact same thing I did, and he asked me to help him back into the streets where he can come around, you know, and back into the driveway. So I always was told this, right? You heard the man, he said that a driver came yesterday and did $60,000 worth of damage, and at the same time they had a meeting just the day before, right? I always was told, never live life only in your shoes. Put yourself in other people's shoes. So I'm thinking about it. I'm like, first I was mad and everything like that, but you have to understand that his boss gave him a job that do not allow any other drivers to make a U-turn. So now it's kind of on him. So let's say if he was lenient and said, you know what, you can do the U-turn, you're so deep in, and let's say I did destroy something, then he probably would have been out of a job. He probably would not have to scramble to find a way to take care of his family, his loved ones. And I'm not about to jeopardize another man's livelihood just to better my own. That's not right at all. But from that situation, you know, Lord's calming me down. I'm backing up, right? And as I'm backing up and I'm looking into my mirror, I'm like, it's impossible now. There's like 4 company drivers who are waiting to get into this parking lot, right? And so a guy comes out, he's like, what are you doing? And I was like, hey, I was trying to back into the street. And mind you, it's oncoming traffic. You know how four-wheelers are. You know how impatient they are. I was going to ask the guy when I first drove in there, the one who asked her, hey, are they taking people right now? I was going to ask him to back me from the street, right? And then the company driver says, listen, it's impossible to do that right now. Like, you're going to have to do the U-turn, right? So at that point, I said, man, you know what? I got to bust the U-turn. I was looking for the guy. I'm going to play that clip too of me doing a U-turn. I was looking for the guy who told me do not do the U-turn. Just explain him the situation like, look, it's impossible now. Don't think I'm disrespecting you. I also was told this. When you go into these warehouses, it's their property. It's their home. It's their rules. If I invite somebody into my house, my property, and my rule is take off your sneakers, and that person says, I don't care, I'm keeping my sneakers on, well, guess what? I'm kicking you out. So always be respectful when you go into these warehouses, even though sometimes their rules just do not make sense, and they're just making it harder for us drivers. But it's their house, their rules. We got to abide by their playgrounds. Let's play the clips of what I was talking about. So this is the U-turn I could not do. I'm not gonna lie, I felt bad doing it because I didn't get to tell him like, hey man, listen, I have no choice. But if you see that truck to the left, that's where I had to dock. And coming up right now, you'll see all the trucks that are waiting, that we're trying to back up for they can get loaded.
You're after this guy.
Okay.
Just pull back your tandems and talk your wheels when you get in the dock, okay?
All right. I apologize because I didn't know you can't make a U-turn.
Oh yeah, what they do, start yelling at you down there?
Yeah, and then by the time he wanted me to back up, by the time I was backing up, there's like 3 trucks I was lined up and I couldn't get out.
I heard a horn. You know, people are not patient here, and the guys, but they're assholes.
Sorry about that once again.
Don't worry, but I don't.
Right.
I mean, it don't bother me.
All right.
They're just miserable.
Have a blessed day.
You do.
All right. So here goes the owner operator I was talking about. I mean, he had a sweet ride, man. But look, it's a brotherhood. Even he needed help, right? And even though it was raining, I'm out there getting wet, he is my brother. We are both in this to get home and provide for our family. He needed help. You know, he didn't want to get in no accident. And you never know when you may need help as a truck driver, just whatever in life. So I happily went out there to say, brother, I got you. I got my eyes out there watching anything that can happen. Let's go remove the wheel chocks. I can't complain. We were done in about like 30 minutes. I took a mini nap. I gotta go sweep out this trailer. That thing is filthy. So you never know, and I do not feel like getting rejected right now. I have to look for a new load. Had that happen, some places they'll just let you know, clean it out. Some places, nope. Once they reject you, that's it. So playing it safe. You like 2.5 hours away. I hate traveling that far for a pickup, but what can you do? You know, it's trucking. Sometimes you have times when it's like literally down the street. Sometimes you gotta travel a little bit, but at least it's early. Yeah, let's get to it. Look at that. Nice little surprise. Should have opened up that door to make it easier for myself. Oh well. Start this process. Golly. Oh man. I purposely do not get a leaf blower. If I could use this as a workout for the day. That's some blood going, but it's cheap crap. Got this at Pilot. When we're pressed for time like this, definitely wish I had one handy, just in case, you know. It is what it is, though. So that is gonna conclude today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed my very first video on my trucking journey. You know, so that would be the format of the video. One day pickup, next day delivery. Hope you found some value. Hope you like, comment, and subscribe. You know, trucking is never the same every day, and at the same time, it's not just pickup and delivery. There are always challenges, as you guys have seen. And also, you know, always keep the reason why you're doing it the first priority, right? You know, in trucking, you can make a lot of money, but you also can spend a lot of money too. And not just that, you can always think the money's gonna keep coming, but any well can run dry, you know? So take your money, do what you gotta do with it first, you know? Have a plan. Just don't be out here driving for no reason, because then you'll see you're out here 10, 20 years still doing the same thing and not showing the fruits of your labor. And that's my biggest fear. So that's why, you know, I'm like, hey, you know, let's start a YouTube. You never know what could happen. Hey, this channel might go nowhere. It might be a big channel. I don't know, but I'm like, while I'm out here, I might as well. It's like a job within a job, but, you know, stay blessed, y'all. You know, I'm a believer in Jesus Christ. So I believe, you know, he put me in this position for a reason. I believe that he keeps me safe and he is with me on the road. And I just know I'm here for a purpose, for a reason. Anytime I see people in the warehouse, the ladies behind the front desk, other drivers, I always just be respectful, show them love, and just let the Spirit of Christ shine radiant through my actions and my behavior. Just like the clip of the man, you know, who told me I can't do the U-turn. You see, I did not get hostile with him, even though it was in the back of my mind. I did not try to do a yelling match. I didn't try to do none of that. Matter of fact, I put myself in his shoes, and that's what we got to do a lot of times, you know. Even though the lady at the front desk agreed with me, I did not let that go in over my head, because I still wanted to go to him to apologize for even doing the U-turn, even though I had no choice at that point, you know. And I feel like that goes a long way. The way you treat others, it will come back to you. And the way you treat others will not only go back to you, but it will extend to your family, your loved ones, and the people you care about. And that's what's most important, right? So, yo, God bless, man. May the Lord keep you safe, keep your family safe. May he prosper you in all your plans. Maybe he exalt you as you exalt him. You know, God is good. And not only when my circumstances is good as he good, even when things are not going my way, he is still good. You know, he's the same yesterday, today, and forever. So me knowing that, that's the God I serve, even though when times are hard, he is still good, you know. God bless. I love you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, signing out.